I wrote the usual multiplication on this side and the Egyptian one on this side. Before we even start multiplying, what do you guys notice?
So it's just doubling, right? It looks more like a pattern than the way we multiply in school. I wonder how does this help?
At my home, my dad does something similar. So he breaks it apart in his head, and instead of writing it along out, he just breaks it in his head.
Oh, nice. Where did he learn it? Was it from school or from somewhere else?
Oh, he says he learned it in Mexico. His teachers were showing him tricks. So they multiply by breaking the numbers into tens and fives, I'm pretty sure. And he still uses that to this day.
Oh, and my aunt from Guatemala, she says she uses her fingers for multiplication. She says she learned it in a market instead of school.
So we already have the American school method. Your family's ways was from Mexico and Guatemala, and then this method is from ancient Egypt.
And there's probably even more.
Right. So for 12 times 27, which method do you want to try first?
I want to start with the Egyptian way because I kind of want to see if you get the same answer as the usual ways.
And after that, can we do it how my dad will break it up? So, like, for example, we have 27. He breaks it up as 20 and 7.
Yeah, we can do that. The first row for the Egyptian table will be 1 and 27. What comes next if we keep doubling the left?
So you get 2 and 54, 4 and 108, and so on. So the left side is just powers of 2.
Exactly. The Egyptians used doubling because it was easy to do with their number system. What do we do with the rows now that we want 12 times 27?
We look for the combination of the left numbers. That makes 12. And so 8 and 4. Then we add the right side in those rows.
hmm And then the right side for those rows is 216 plus 108, which equals 324.
So the usual way and the Egyptian way both give us 324. Why do you think teachers still use the standard way in class?
Maybe they think the table over here looks it's just way too long and it's very confusing. So when teachers are in their classrooms, it takes more time for them to teach other methods, which they may not have.
Or they just never learned it in their own school. I remember my mom told me that she only learned the longer way of doing it in El Salvador.
I think about that a lot. I want you to see that different cultures invented strong methods, like Egyptians with doubling and Mayans with their number system. Next week, I will let you guys pick a method or culture that you want to bring in, and we'll see how it works. What would you each like to explore?
I want to ask my dad to show me more of a way he learned in Mexico and bring in examples for that.
For me, I want to look up a method from somewhere I don't know much yet. So maybe like India or some other country.
That sounds perfect, guys. I can suggest some. We will take the methods sit next to the ones you already know and see what each one is good at.